My ex sent me a friend request after a long time. Hi guys, my name is Christine Loveridge and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about my ex sent me a friend request after a long time. So what does this mean? So what does it mean if an ex sends you a friend request after a long time? Now it could mean a number of things. One thing that it could mean is that they were being nosy. They just want to check up on you, see what you've been up to, just curious basically. Another reason might be that they want to be friends with you. They want to, be pals basically. And another reason might be that they still care in some way about you. So obviously this might depend on how long you've been separated and what your ex's circumstances are like now and yours. So let's say this was like 10 years ago and both of you now are married to different people and then have children. Then obviously this might just mean that they're just being nosy about you and they perhaps might want to be friends with you now, reconnect. But if it wasn't that long ago and perhaps you both are still single, then maybe there is a chance there that they may still have some feelings for you. But it's probably best not to assume that is the case. So basically what you need to do is when this kind of thing happens is to decide what it is that you want. Do you want them on your social media? Or do you not care? Or do you really don't want them on your social media? So obviously you need to decide what it is that you want. And if it's the case that they still have feelings for you, then you need to decide whether or not you would actually want this person back in your life. Do you want to be with them again? Or do you think it's better off that you two stay separated? So if you think it's best that you stay separated, then you can block them or unfriend them or just not accept their friend request. Then I'm going to go into a few things that you might want to avoid doing. Don't post anything that is subtly directed at them. Or not so subtly directed at them. But be warned, if you do actually post something that in your heart you know is about them, they might think that as well. They might know. They might be able to tell by the way that it's worded and the content that it's actually about them. So I would avoid doing this kind of thing because it just proves that they're owning real estate in your head. So do be very, very careful with that. If you don't think you can help yourself, then probably have a social media detox and don't go on it for a while. But if you can refrain yourself and you know you won't post anything that is directed or indirect at them, because no matter how indirect and how subtle you're about it, don't treat the other person like they're an idiot. They may actually know it's about them. If you are going to post anything on social media, make sure that it's light-hearted and not very serious. Another thing that I would avoid is actually reaching out to them. So this obviously depends on how the breakup happened. Now, if you do want to get back with your ex, and the breakup was your fault, then you can message them and perhaps say sorry, especially if you want to get back with them as well. Say sorry and ask to meet up with them. But if the breakup wasn't your fault and you don't need to apologize for any past behavior, but she does or he does, then they need to be the one to reach out to you. They need to be earning you back. But I won't rely on it because some people won't do that. Some people are just too proud to say that they're sorry. So another reason you want to avoid messaging them, especially if you do still have feelings for them, because you don't want to assume them sending you a friend request means that they still care and still love you. And if you send them a message with that in mind, thinking that they still care and still love you, then you're going to end up making a fool of yourself if the reason why they added you was simply because they just were being nosy and just wanted to, stalk you for a little bit and check up on you. So don't make a fool of yourself and don't put yourself in a vulnerable position by saying to them, I still miss you or I love you or something like that, because you don't know for sure if that's how they feel as well. So you need to wait it out basically. But don't wait around for them. I say wait it out because you shouldn't be messaging them, especially if the breakup was their fault. But don't wait for them because they may never reach out to you. You may never rekindle things. They might just want to stalk you and see what you're up to. They might not have any intention of ever messaging you. So, because you can't assume that they do have those intentions. So you must move on with your life. Now, if this was a bit of a heavy breakup and it wasn't that long ago, then of course take some time to heal, read some books, improve yourself in some ways, just try and make your life better for yourself so it'll help you get over it. But if this was a long time ago and you've already healed from it, then I would suggest that you continue to date new people. Don't stop dating people just because your ex has come back into your life in this way. Because at this point, you just don't know what's going on in their hearts and what they're thinking about. Anyway, I hope this video has helped you. If you'd like help with me personally, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com/shop to get coaching with me. Or alternatively, you can use the email address provided in this video's description box. And I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye, guys.